Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. But what is so more important to me? That is, today is your day. First, I would like to thank everybody that watched my first video on my series, The Power of the Bible, Blessings, Curses, Rituals, and much more. Now, with this video, I wanted to do a workshop. So I don't know if this is going to be something that I'm going to do after each one of the series about the Bible, but it struck me that the first video was on candles. So how lovely would it be to show you how to make your own candle? And this is absolutely 4 pennies. Now, usually with my videos, we concentrate on money or love, success, protection, but not this video. I wanted it to coincide with the teaching of the prior video. So today I want to teach you or show you how you can make 3 altar candles. You know, I just believe, this is just my thought. Before I ask for a lot of things, even when I pray, I like to give thanks first. Because even though we all go through so much in this lifetime, there is still so many things that we could be grateful and thankful for. So with these 3 candles, they are going to be perfect to use on your altar, or in your personal space, and you can light them during the time of prayer or in the time of meditation. You know, that's something else that I want to just briefly tap on. The difference between prayer and meditating, because to me they're very similar. With prayers, usually we are asking for something or we're speaking. It's a conversation. But with meditation, we're listening for something. We're quieting our spirit down so that we can hear. So it's very similar. I do both. I pray, of course, and I meditate, of course. To me, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It just goes perfectly together to make one whole sandwich or one whole thing. That was probably a crazy way to describe it, but you know Mama Eve. So the candles, if you live near a grocery store or Walmart, I know that they usually carry golf wax. Now you can also find this on Amazon, and it's not expensive at all. So I want you to get some golf wax, which is a paraffin wax. It's a hard wax, because you can use this also for other things like canning, but this is just perfect. Now I have 3, but we're not going to use 3. And you're going to need a pot or some way to heat up your wax. All right, I would not do the microwave. I just wouldn't do the microwave. And I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 altar candles: frankincense and myrrh. The second one would be sandalwood, and the third one would be a candle for divine healing. You're going to need that. And now, another thing that you're going to have to invest in is wicks. So, and wicks, you can get a whole bunch of wicks. You can get it from arts and crafts store. I've even seen them in some dollar stores, or you can order them on Etsy or on Amazon. So I have some wicks, and I'm going to be using oils. So each oil I'm going to be using will go with the particular candle that I'm going to show you how to make. So for instance, the frankincense and myrrh candle that I'm going to be showing or making today, of course I'm going to be using frankincense and myrrh oil. So that's just make it scent. I'm not worried about telling you, oh, well, you can use this for money, or you can use this for success or fame. No, we are going to just concentrate on our spirituality and our how can I put it, our altars, our sacred, that's the word, our sacred candles for today. Also, you can use these candles now also on your ancestral altars. That's another place that you can burn these candles. So now the thing about this wax, let me show you. It comes in pillars. So it's 4 pillars per box, just like this. So all you would do, and make sure that your heat is on low, you would simply put it in your pan, and it does not take long to melt. All right, now I want you to prepare. Now I have these little teeny glasses here, but you can use any kind of glass jar. Please do not use plastic. You can even use a recyclable jar. So for instance, if you have a little mayonnaise jar or a little pickle jar, you can use that. I want you to try to get pretty thick glass though, in case the flame would hit the glass, it would not break. Now also, another thing that you can use, if you have a teacup or a coffee cup, you can absolutely use this for this type of candle. And I'm going to be using a little bit of glue just to hold my wicks in place. Now these wicks I had was 8 inches. So I measured my glass, and I just maybe about an inch and a half, because I'm going to have to trim them when the candle get finished. Also, I'm going to use a dropper, because I'm only going to use a few drops of my oil because it's not cut oil. And I'm going to be using a few different things, and we'll get to that. So the first things first, this is almost melted down. Now remember, if you're using a recyclable glass, I want you to cleanse it. Make sure that it's real dry. So take a towel or a napkin and dry it out. Once again, it's dependent on the size of the glass. That's how much wax you're going to be using. And you can definitely decorate your candles in all different types of ways. If you want to add glitter, if you want to add gemstones, if you want to add a veve or right on your glass. Now remember, we're not doing it for anything like money or anything like that. So if you're going to write on the glass, it would be nice to put a nice prayer, or I'm grateful, I'm thankful, or thank you. Any type of positive messages that you want to, number one, when you go to your altar, you'll see it. So then it will remind you, oh, today when I light this candle, it's going to remind you, I am so grateful for fill in the blank. That's a great way to help build up your spiritual well-being also. All right. So That's almost finished. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually glue my wick to the middle. Try to get it as close as you can to the middle of your glass. You just need a little bit of glue. Now some wicks already have adhesive on it, and you can use a little drop of wax. So I'm going to do, because we're going to do 3 candles, I'm going to go ahead and glue down all of the wicks. This is a perfect project for all of my creative honey buns. Something to do, like here is so cold and snowy. This is a great project to do. Just do 12. That way, or do 30 candles. Do 15. So that way you'll have them, depending on what size. So I'm going to give that a few seconds just to set. Right. Now, this is all done. So you see, it didn't take long at all. So the first one I'm going to be making is my frankincense and myrrh. So what I'm actually going to do, because I want you to see, let's see if I can move this out the way. All right, that's good. I'm going to actually pour my wax in. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. You can color your candles, and if you don't have a dye, a simple way to color your candles is using crayons, children's crayons. So when you're melting your wax, you can definitely, if you want yellow candle, throw you 2 yellow candles, 2 yellow crayons in. If you want blue, 2 blue, and it will work. Now, I do not want to, I don't want to color these. This is my frankincense oil. All right, I'm gonna use the dropper. So I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you know mama, I did 7 drops. 7 is for completion. So I'm doing 7 drops. Now this right here is my myrrh. And this is how myrrh looks. This is a beautiful piece of myrrh here. Right? But I'm going to be trying to add, and I say try because this myrrh is so wonderful, but it is so thick. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Now for this candle here. Ooh. You smell the frankincense. You smell the myrrh. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to put a little, well, that might be enough. We'll see. So what I have here, I also have some actual little pieces of myrrh and little pieces of frankincense. I'm going to drop it right in. And I'm going to save some because when the candles set and get hard, just when it start firming up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put some on the top. That smells wonderful. Now, the second one I'm going to be doing is sandalwood. Sandalwood is also a very sacred herb. You can also get sandalwood beads, the prayer beads, and things like that. So I wanted to do a sandalwood candle for the altar, and it's great for healing also. So once again, I'm not going to color. I'm not going to color this candle. Let's see, we could turn this flame off. And I have here some pure sandalwood oil. And I'm going to, let's see if I can get, I don't know if I can get the drop in here. Yes, I can. I know Mama's so sloppy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. So once again, you can really smell it. It smells so good. With my oils, I try my best to get uncut oils because I don't mind paying extra money for it. I want good quality, and I don't mind paying for it. Once again, if I wanted to color this, I would probably have colored it maybe a orange or a gold or a brown, but this is going to be for my altar, so I'm not going to color. I don't want to color in none of them. Okay. And thirdly, I'm going to be doing a divine healing candle. A divine healing candle. Now this oil that I have here, it do have the frankincense, it do have the myrrh. It's a little titty fragrance of cinnamon that is added in here. It really smells wonderful, wonderful. But I'm not even at this point concerned too much about how it smells, even though these smell fabulous. It's more about the benefits. And just put your right here. We're gonna, I don't want this to fall, but I want this flame off. All right, so we got the flame off now. All right, and I'm going to be using a divine healing oil. Now, if I wanted to, I could have used a clear quartz to put in this candle, because clear quartz is very good for healing. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. So now, as it cools, it will harden. As it hardens, adjust your wick. All right, adjust your wick. Now what I could have done is took 2 popsicle sticks, placed it right over top of the glass, and that way it would keep your wick centered. That is a little cheap way to do it, because you can also purchase little clamps to keep your wicks, but the popsicle sticks work just as good as long as the wax is not at the top of the glass. So make yourself some candles on a day where you're not too busy and you're thinking or having one of those, what can I do today? Make you some candles. Yes, you can buy candles. I sell candles, but once again, baby, sometimes it's good to make things yourself. If you want to add any more essential oils, you can. For instance, with the frankincense and myrrh, I could have added the sandalwood right in there, or a little bit of rosemary right in there, or a little bit of corporal right in there. So smell, and if you want to do a combination of oils, blend them first and see how you like it. Smell it. If it smells like you want to add something else, make your combination first before you actually add it to the wax. All right, because once it firms up, it's not anything that you can do. So thank you again for looking at my video on the Bible and the power of the Bible. Make you some altar candles. Try it, try it, try it. You're not going to mess. This is almost, you can't really mess it up. All right, but you can get a lot of enjoyment out of doing and making some things yourself for just pennies. Just pennies. All right, check it out. Check the series out. Next week it's going to be another wonderful eye-opening experience. All right, share. Y'all give me the thumbs up. I love all my comments. I read them all and I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. And once again, I know I just said it, but share, 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 share. And tell me if you made these candles. And tell me what type of candles you made. I'm so curious. And I know that I'm going to be hearing from you. You go out and have yourself a great day. And just know that Mama appreciates you so. Kisses!
Yup. Yup.
So this is my frankincense myrrh. Frankincense oil. This is my frankincense